Hi Sagittarius, I hope you guys are doing great today. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first 2 weeks of November 2019. Guys, if these messages don't resonate, please don't try to make them fit. It may just not be your message. Definitely check your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus sign. And for those of you who aren't sure what that means, the moon is your emotions. The Venus is how you, your Venus sign is how you do connections and how you view money. And your rising sign is your personality, how you view the world, how the world views you. Okay, so let's see what we can get as a crowning message from the Sacred Rebels. It's your crowning energy for this time period. What you want wants you. I love this card, Sagittarius. This is like a very... This reminds me of a manifestation card, really. This is about you really getting in touch with what you want, like hardcore, and making it happen for yourself, opening yourself up. Even if it's like as silly as like, I want to sing, I want to be a singer, I want to dance, I want to just get it out there and open yourself up to receive. There's such a beautiful manifestation energy about this. And as you get to know your genuine desires and give yourself permission to feel and receive them, a powerful sequence is set in motion from there. It's like from the depths of the universe, your desires hurtle their way towards a perfect manifestation. It's beautiful. And it's coming to you even now, manifesting itself as the best situation or relationship or circumstances to bring fulfillment to your heart, what you're really wanting. So don't give up if you don't have it right now. Keep dreaming of your fulfillment, but don't imagine it as like something that's way in the distant future. All right, this is not a time right now, Sagittarius, to be focusing on that dim, distant star that you can't really see, but creating a very bright one and staying very focused on it. And you really want to play with what it would feel like to be so fulfilled if you had this thing, this person, this situation in your life. You know, how will it make you feel different? Will you be more grateful, more peaceful, more content, more confident? You know, anything, you know, fill in the blank with that. But get to feel what genuine desire and the meaning of that desire really feels like, really, and give yourself permission to go there right now, okay? And remember now, if you have people in your life who are shutting you down, suggesting that what you want is not possible, or that you're aiming too high, or that it'll never happen, then you know what that means? They need healing too. So maybe you can inspire them by giving yourself permission to heal first. And this will naturally open them up to the idea that they can give themselves permission to know and fulfill their unique desires too, or what it is that they want, right? But this is beautiful. And this is, you know, whether you see it coming or not, your desire is already on its way to you, and it's closer than you think. And soon you're going to be able to see it and touch it and feel it and enjoy it. And this is beautiful, because then you'll become inspired for the next thing that you're going to end up manifesting. So this is, I love this. Beautiful crowning energy. All right, so let's get right into your reading. Let's pull some cards for your current situation that you're going to be having those last 2 weeks of November. So Mercury's going to be at a retrograde by then. Still in shadow. They'll still be in shadow, but at least we're going to feel some forward movement going on. Definitely. Okay, can't tell if this wanted to come out. Cards aren't popping for you guys. What's the matter? You feeling quiet tonight? What's happening to Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Last 2 weeks. Okay, we're popping. The 7 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. So I feel like you're feeling a little defensive about something. Not a little defensive. You're feeling defensive about something. A choice in your life that you are trying to make right now. Either a job that you want to be in. Guys, I'm going to try to hit, you know, career and relationship because it is a general reading. But I feel like the people in your life, someone in your life is putting you in a position where you feel like you need to defend yourself. King of Cups. It's my favorite King of Cups card. Look how good looking he is, right? Oh, you gotta have fun, right? You gotta have fun. Ooh, I felt like that wanted to pop. So yeah, I feel like you're defending yourself. We have this Knight of Pentacles energy. So I feel like somebody is really, you're not feeling connected to a person or a situation right now, Sagittarius, because the Knight, yeah, I mean, the Seven of Wands is about you feeling the need to defend your thoughts, your soul, your decisions, your land, right? And you're needing to defend yourself to this, I feel like this Knight of Pentacles. So this could be, if this has to do with a relationship, this could be someone who you're just not seeing eye to eye with at all. Because the Pentacle energy is not only about resources, but it's how we connect in relationships, right? And how we do connection. So I feel like you're just not communicating well with somebody. There is just not a meeting of the minds, right? With this Knight, with it being reversed. I also feel like there's arguments about communication. There are arguments about money. There's some sort of discord where you're feeling the need to defend yourself, defend the way you use your money, the way you communicate, what your desires are within this area in your life, and you're just feeling this need to defend against this person. And we have the King of Cups, though. So I feel like, you really understand. So we have the King of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Okay. So I feel like you're in this space of just really understanding what's necessary for a relationship, Sagittarius. You know what you want. You know exactly what's necessary for a healthy relationship, at least for you, right? I mean, obviously, it's always a subjective thing. But the King of Cups, and now keeping in mind, a core card could always be you or another person. So I am getting that somebody really loves you, Sagittarius. There is love here. Somebody wants to... There's an exchanging of love here, okay? You know what's necessary in the area of love for you, what's speaking to you. And the reason I'm saying it like that is because we do have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you're in the space of feeling the need to defend what it is that you're looking for in a relationship. You feel like you need to defend that. But I feel like somebody wants to give this to you, but you guys just can't, it's a really hard time having a meeting of the minds, because the Ace of Pentacles reverse is just, this connection is not, it's just not gelling right now at this point. For some reason, it's just not gelling. Because it's like the connection is not there. So you guys, it's like the love is there, but you guys can't figure things out. And you're feeling very defensive. So this is what I'm getting is happening here. Let's pull another card. So we got the Hermit. Yeah. All right. That makes sense. Yeah, so the Hermit reverse is about you being very much in a mental space where you're seeking your own counsel. You're not talking to anybody about what's going on with this person or situation. And you're taking a minute to step away, because the Six of Swords is at least in your mind, if not really, taking a break. So some of you might be on a break from a relationship. You might be in a weird space in your relationship. You guys might be together, I mean, and your relationship might be fun, but you're mentally stepping away. You're just like not dealing with this lack of meeting of the minds. You feel very misunderstood, I feel like, in this energy. And this is you just taking a little time out, a little mental break from it. Yeah, I mean, you're just not willing to continue with something in the way that it is. So that makes sense to me. Now, if this has to do with the job, this is telling me that something happened in your workplace, or this could even have to do with your family, where you felt the need to defend yourself. Something happened. I feel like you were being blamed for something and you felt the need to actually defend yourself. And there was just this incredible lack of understanding, and you felt there's a sense of unfairness about this and just not being able to have a meeting of the minds. So this could also be having to do with a business partner. This could definitely have to do with a family member where there's just not a meeting of the minds, and you stepping away from it, kind of just getting inside your own head, or getting in your car and going for a long drive, just getting out of Dodge for a minute, even if it's just mentally, because you're just not willing to continue with this situation as it is. All right, so that makes sense to me. All right, so now let's Let's pull some cards for your blocks. Let's see what your blocks are. I mean, to me, those seem like blockages, but how, oh my goodness. Dare we use all of these? Dare we use all of these? Yes, we do dare. Oh, there's only 4. Okay. 5. Okay. So, all right. A block. We have this tower. Okay, so for the blocks are starting out with the Page of Cups. So this is telling me that you're being blocked starting a new chapter with a person. If this has to do with relationship, you're feeling blocked in your ability to be able to have a new beginning with a person. If this has to do with work, again, feeling blocked in your ability to either start this project, or after something happened to kind of go back there with a fresh set of eyes, because it's like once the toothpaste is out of the tube, it's out, and you're really feeling very uncomfortable with progressing forward in something to do with your work. A second block here is the Queen of Swords reverse. So this is telling me that there is some sort of, I'm going to say untruth, I'm going to say lie, but this could be lying through omission. This could be you not being honest with yourself, and that's blocking you. This can be you intuitively believing that somebody is not being honest with you and you're feeling really blocked. And I feel like whatever it is, you're feeling like you are not being told the whole truth, and that's getting in the way of you having the worlds with this person. Now, the world in your blocked position, I still love it, because it just means there's going to be delay. And the reverse only means a delay. Because I feel like this truth, a truth needs to come out. A truth needs to come out. And then we have the 5 of Cups, which is you're feeling confused about this, and confusion is getting in the way of you making a decision. This is blocking your ability to move forward. But then we have the Tower. We have a Tower moment in reverse, which is like a very passionate ending of a cycle here, Sagittarius. So, and when I say passion, I mean there's a lot of like anger, hurt, bitterness, betrayal, depending on the situation and how it rolled out. There's an ending here. This can certainly have to do with the job as well. So some of you may have lost your job. Some of you, as a result of this situation, some of you may have or now had the status of your relationship changed, okay? But I do want to say something that I don't always, and those of you who've been watching me, I don't always view the Tower as like the complete annihilation of something, because I believe in tarot that even when we have reversals have so much value, because it really does help illuminate things we really need to pay attention to, understanding that because we have free will, we can absolutely turn a reversal upright using our free will. And if we're dealing with somebody who is equally willing. So what I mean by that regarding the Tower, if you have a relationship on your heart right now, if you know that you're with somebody who does ultimately love you, and there was just a very nasty falling out to the point where you guys just decided to end it because you just could not have a meeting of the minds, and it just became very toxic, that's completely logical, right? But I do feel like if you're dealing with a healthy-minded person, and I'm saying healthy-minded, I don't consider someone who is a serial cheater healthy-minded, somebody who is a narcissist healthy-minded. In that case, the Tower is just, it's a blessing, right? I don't even consider that a block, right? But because this is in your blocks, I feel like this is more mental. In your mind, you feel like something needs to end. And for many of you, I feel like this may just simply be the ending of a cycle. You just knowing that this ending of something needs to be over, and it's blocking you because part of you doesn't want it to end. Another part of you knows it needs to end. You know that the world is possible with this person or with this situation. You know that ultimate happiness can be found, but not the way it is right now. And you know that because you have the Page of Cups as your block. That means you really want this new beginning, but you just can't, because look, we have the Page of Cups book ending with the Tower. That's what that means, with the world right in the middle. And the world is going to happen. It's just going to take a minute. But the way it's been up to now can't happen. So if there is going to be some rebuilding, I mean, the rebuilding can happen. Even in a job, if you have a boss who's willing to work things out with you, I mean, anything can be rebuilt in any situation if both parties are willing participants. I mean, it makes sense, right? You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that. But sometimes not everybody is willing, in which case that's gonna drive the path, right? Look at all of these cards that want to come out in the blessings. Oh, you guys are so spiritual, Sagittarius. That's what I love about you guys. Some good messages for Sagittarius and their blessings, please. Okay, you know what, Sag? I feel very pulled, and I never do this. Only in my privates in person. I feel very pulled to just pull your blessings like this. Just so many. The cards feel very weird to me right now. Okay, that one wanted to come out. I had that. There's a lot of energy coming from the cards right now. Okay, we got the Sun reversed. It's still very positive. Knight of Swords, blessings, the truth. You're going to be finding out about a truth. You're going to be finding out a truth that's going to put you in a space, though. This is a blessing, this truth. And it's going to put you in a very deeply pensive state. Now, while the Eight of Wands is about, you know, really feeling... It's like, oh my God, really? I just need for this to be over. Oh, but wait a minute. I still have some fight left in me. And there's a tiredness to this, though. But it's this recognition that you're not finished fighting for something. That right when you thought you couldn't stand it anymore, right when you thought you couldn't, Spirit comes in and gives you this extra dose of energy and willingness. Yeah. And the blessing here is the recognition that things have really not been very unfair, but there's going to be recognition of this. Because this is about, see here, in the upright, this is about karmic justice, right? And in the reverse, this can actually be right now, some sort of karma is being created here. So whether it be by you or a person or situation that you're dealing with, but the blessing here is that you need to look at the process of how everything is rolling out. Yes, this is going to take a minute. It's going to happen, but you have to pay attention to the progression of how things are rolling out right now, Sagittarius. Pay attention. Yeah, because some karma is being baked up right now. And I feel like it's in your favor. Now we have the Sun reverse, and the Sun reverse is still very positive. It really is. And it's illuminating any potentially negative cards in the spread. In the reverse, all it means is that it's going to take you a minute to get from A to B. But the Sun is about you being on the right path. You being exactly where you're supposed to be. You being in that space of love. Having that commitment. Having the communication. Having everything that you want. Having your spiritual life fed in the way that you want, right? And that matters to you guys, right? Sagittarius, because you have such a strong moral compass. And this is beautiful. I mean, this is somebody wanting to give you their cup. This is the Princess of Cups. This is not gender specific. But this is about somebody coming in and saying, Sagittarius, I love you. I want this with you. Let's figure this out. And this is you really wanting to take that cup and give your cup right back to them. Now, for those of you dealing with career, this is a new job offer. So, I feel like there's a truth that's going to come out. You know there's still fight left in you, and you're going to fight for it. You're going to be paying attention to the way things roll out, because the scales are going to end up there's going to be arguing or discomfort if it has to do with career in one way or another. Things are going to roll out in your favor. You're going to end up with the Sun. It's just going to take a minute, and you're going to end up with this beautiful offer. This is great. I love it. Very good. Very beautiful blessings. Beautiful blessing. Somebody's going to be offering you the cup, and you have the sun in your blessing. Oh my gosh, it's so positive. I can't even tell you how positive that is. Don't worry about that. That's a blessing. That justice reverse. It's a blessing. It's coming. Whoop, whoop. Okay, I think we have a lot here. Let's get the outcome cards. Okay, we need a couple more. Get a couple more. Couple more outcome. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. Wish fulfillment. That's kind of, oh my goodness. We got a lot of extra cards for like you and Pisces. Just have a lot to say about your outcome. Okay. Okay, we have a lot here. Okay, let me just, oh, whatever. I'll just pull them as we go. Outcome. You're going to start as we roll out of this period. This is you just not feeling supported, not feeling like somebody has your back, feeling like the situation has not served you in the cycle that it was in, and there's this lack of willingness to continue in it the way that it was, right? You're in the space of confusion. So Two of Swords is taking a minute, right, before making that decision. And I do feel like you're going to you are going to be making a decision. You're going to be presented with two paths, Sagittarius. Two very, very clear paths. But if this has to do with a relationship, this is you realizing that the person that you're dealing with is your wish fulfillment. Really? The Sun. This is so positive. Oh my gosh. This person is your wish fulfillment. You got the Sun in the middle of this. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius. I have chills. This person is your wish fulfillment. You have the Sun. The Sun is, you are going exactly where you are supposed to be. Everyone wants this in their outcome. Beautiful. Eight of Wands. It's going to happen quick. Some sort of communication is going to come in. You're going to get a text, an email, a phone call. Something is coming in quick. If it has to do with career, Sagittarius, you're getting a really great job offer, or something is going to hit you that you need to change, that a new path that you want to take, something is going to occur to you, something's going to happen, but it's going to happen very quickly. And that's what that crowning energy means too. You are the Emperor. You are in... This is beautiful. The outcome here is that you're going to be in a space where you feel like, yeah, you know what? I am in control of my life. I know what's going on. I finally know where I'm going. I'm not confused anymore. I'm not confused anymore. I'm being really honest with myself. I'm being really honest with myself. Because the Moon reverse, I love the Moon reverse. Because the Moon reverse, the Moon upright, we all know, right? It's secrets, right? So the Moon, and it's what we do in private. The Moon reverse is us getting really honest with ourselves. It's all the things that we've been holding inside, we're letting them come out. It's the secrets that we've been holding in, we're bringing them to the surface, and we're looking at them, and we're not denying our truth anymore. We're not denying what we really want anymore. We're tired of holding things hostage inside our soul, and we just want to let them out. And the Moon also is a path, by the way. You see the path? But in the upright, it's what we're doing in private, and these secrets are preventing us from being able to get on that path, right? But in the reverse, it's no, we're going to be able to get on that path because we're letting the truth out, because we know what's up. We're the Emperor. And I'm not getting into signs here, guys, because we have every single sign here. Every single sign. But the Emperor is Aries, just in case. But beautiful, and it's happening really, really quickly. Okay, honestly, Sagittarius, starting out, there's recognition that a cycle the way it was needs to be over, and you are choosing the path of ultimate happiness. You're choosing happiness. You're choosing what speaks to your heart, because this is your wish fulfillment, and our wishes, because this is about bringing our wishes to fruition into our lives, right? And that anything that we wish for, that we want to bring into our life, that comes from our heart space. So I feel like when it comes to a relationship, you're honoring what your heart wants. When it comes to your career path, you're honoring what your heart wants, what you really want for yourself. Not what your parents want for yourself, or your husband or your wife want for you, or what you think society might want from you. It's what you really want, and that is exactly what you want once you card means. Beautiful. And it's happening, and this is so blessed. Oh my gosh, this is so clear. This is so positive. It's happening quickly. You are going to feel and know down to your toes that you're on the right path, because you're being really honest with yourself. You're being honest with where you ultimately see yourself. You're not playing any games with yourself at all. Beautiful. Sagittarius, I love this reading. This is my favorite reading so far, for sure. Congratulations. I wish I was a Sagittarius right now. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.